Hello there! This hour on Verbling, the next in my pronunciation practice series. This is the class where you work on all those difficult to learn, difficult to teach pronunciation issues in the language, things that don't come up in maybe everyday classes. I'll try to point them out and show you a few tricks along the way. Today what we're going to be doing, pronunciation practice, is looking at all the things that I think were the most important from the course that are not 100% obvious. For example, silent letters, connecting sounds, things that aren't written but that are pronounced. So we're going to go over those and give you lots of practice in just a moment. But first, let's do a quick introduction, and then I'll get started. My name's John Eric. I'm your Verbling teacher for this hour. I'm an American teacher from New York, coming at you today from Lisbon, Portugal, to bring you this class. And by the way, if you click on the link in the Verbling chat window, or if you click on my name anywhere in Verbling, it'll take you here to my profile page. On the left, whoops, let me just mute you because I'm getting a little bit of feedback. On the left, you can click follow and get notified of my upcoming classes. And on the right, you can book a private tutoring session with me, or private class. I'm a Verbling teacher for this hour. I'm an American teacher. Just going to keep you muted for a moment because we're getting lots of noise, okay? You can book a private tutoring class or private session, and I'll work with you on creating a personalized learning plan to help get you to your goals. That's a bit about me. I'm going to show you the material right now, and I'll give you a copy of it as well. So give me just a second for this to open. Okay, there we go. You can see the first page of the presentation. Okay, so we're going to get started. There's a copy of the material if you want to open this in your computer. And now let me just see that your mics are working. Let me say a quick hello to everyone. So the first person I saw was Anastasia, or Anastasia. Hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
Very good. Where are you from, Anastasia? How do I say your name, by the way?
Well, English speaker pronounce Anastasia. So I guess Spanish speaker pronounce Anastasia. So, but I'm used to both of this variant. I'm from Kazakhstan.
Okay. How do you say your name?
Well, I say it's in Russian. It's pronounced different way. Anastasia. But I guess maybe it will hard.
Could you say it again?
Yeah, Anastasia.
Anastasia. Is that right?
Yeah, almost right. But if it's for you easier to pronounce or Anastasia, I'm okay with both of these two variants.
Okay. Anastasia. Is it sta or sta?
Sta.
Anastasia. Anastasia.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I just need to hear it a couple of times and then I'll get it. Okay, great to have you with us.
Thank you.
And next we have, looks like Olga. Hello, Olga. Are you out there? I don't see.
No. Google Chat will.
Oh, that's Olga. Okay, got it, got it. All right, and Rebecca, welcome back, Rebecca. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Very good. Very good. Nice to see you. And Sylvia, how are you today?
Hi. Good. Thank you.
How are you today? Hi. I guess that means good.
I'm tired, but okay.
Me too, actually. All right. Next we have, it looks like, I don't know how to say your name. Is it Hind or Hind?
Hind.
Hind. Hello, Hind. How are you?
Hello. I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
Very good. And where are you from, Hind?
From Saudi Arabia.
From Saudi Arabia. Okay, very good. Let's see. I'm just saying hello to a few others that just joined us after Hind. Looks like Julieta. Hello, Julieta. How are you? Uh-oh. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
How are you, Julieta?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay. And V, welcome to class. V, how are you?
Hi, John. I'm doing well. How are you?
Very good, very good. Okay, everyone, here's the plan. If you haven't been in the other classes, like some of you are new, this will be an introduction. If you have, then it'll be a review. But you're still going to learn something new, even if it's for the first time, if you haven't seen these things before. Okay, I'll make sure that I try to go over a concept if you haven't seen it before. So it's about pronunciation, but we've also been working on the IPA for 12 units over, I don't know, 6 months or something like that. So a little bit by little bit, you've been getting a little bit of introduction and more familiar, I should say, with the IPA. When I say IPA, I mean the International Phonetic Alphabet. You'll see in the chat window in just a second. Phonetic alphabet, like this. And in the last class, we actually looked at the chart. I think the fastest way to look at it is to go to Wikipedia. It's not the best chart, but it's the fastest. So let's do that right now. International Phonetic Alphabet. Okay, I'll put this on the screen in just a second for you, as soon as I get it loaded. Now the reason I'm going to show you this is because it saves you a lot of time if you learn it. And it's actually very easy to learn. So we're going to take a quick look at it first. Then we're going to do an exercise that will let you practice some of the things you see in the chart. Okay? So here is your Wikipedia link in the chat window. Okay? I'm going to scroll down to the chart in just a second. You can see in the picture here. So if you click on the picture, in the middle of the page, it'll blow up. And let's make that a little bit bigger. There you go. Okay? You don't need to learn everything. You need to learn the parts that are different from your own language. That's about it. You also don't need to learn symbols that you already know. For example, column 1 says bilabial, and then the row 1 says plosive. Okay, right now. What's important is that you know how to make a p and a b sound. You don't need to learn them. They're already learned. Okay? If you speak basic English, you know those sounds. The problem you're going to find is in row, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In row 5, where it says fricative. Those symbols are probably not familiar to you. So those are the ones you have to focus on. But you don't need to learn all of them. If you're learning English, you need to only learn the ones that English uses. So, in the first column, the first symbol is used. It's a f. That's basically a f sound. Actually, those first two you don't even need. Actually, they're not. They're too. You can go right to the second column. F and v. And you know the letter F and you know the letter V. In the third column, that might be new. Th. The 0 with the circle through it is a th sound, and that thing that looks like a D with a cross is a th sound. Okay, so for consonants, we have basically this idea that this is kind of important with the chart. When you do learn something new, like column 3 that says dental, and row 6 that says fricative, you're going to see that the symbol on the left is voiceless. It means you don't use your vocal cords. And the symbol on the right is voiced. You do use your vocal cords. Listen to the difference. Th, like thin, and th, like though. Th, the. And those are the two symbols in the dental column. So, I'm not going to go over absolutely everything, but what I want to show you is Those columns relate to a position in your mouth or your throat. They go from the very top of your lips all the way to the back of your throat in the glottal position. And there's 8 in English that are important. Next, you have the way you make the sound. If your lips come together and blow out, it's plosive. In row 6, it says fricative. That means your mouth is partially closed. So, in a nutshell, that's how the consonants work. And if we go down to the middle, where it says vowels on the middle right side, you don't have to learn all those vowels. In fact, although there are 15 sounds, 15 vowel sounds in English, 10 of those are very predictable. They're regular. 5 of them are irregular. So you have to learn 10. Instead of learning this chart, what you should do is learn the sounds first and then place them on the chart. And not all these symbols are used in English. So what we're going to do is, oh, and I should just explain that this chart is set up exactly like the left, it's the front of your mouth, and on the back, it's your throat. In the middle, you've got a sound which is sort of in the middle of your mouth on your tongue. On the top, it's at the roof of your mouth. Well, more or less. This one is a little bit different, but it basically follows the same thing. You're looking at the shape of your mouth. Okay, so now that you have just a general idea about how the IPA works and what it is, let's try a little game. We're going to work on sounds and spelling, and I want you to get used to the IPA symbols as they save time once you know them. So that's our goal for the first part. So what I've got here is a crossword puzzle for you. And what you're going to do is use the IPA symbols with the help of the chart, if you want, to try to spell out the missing word. In reality, you probably don't need the chart. It's going to be easy enough that you won't need it. But what you will do is start to learn the symbols, because you'll guess the word according to the clue, and you'll see how it's spelled in the IPA in the clue, and then you'll figure out what the word is, and you'll start to match up the sounds. Let's do one together. Okay? Our crossword puzzle is on 3 slides. Slide 3, slide 4, and slide 5. Okay? The clues are all here on slide 6. So let's do the first one together so you see what I mean. Let's see. V, do you think you could read the very first clue? And if you can, say the word that's written by the IPA symbols, if you think you know what it is.
Yeah. Napoleon, I don't know his name. Bonaparte
Good.
was a small man.
Very good. That's correct. So now you can make the connection between the sound all and that symbol, which looks like a circle missing the left side. That's the symbol for all. And if you go back and we write in number 1, S-M-A-L-L, it fits perfectly. So number 1 is small. You're right. Okay, and I'll put that in the chat window as well. I'll put the answers in the chat window for you. Okay, so that's the plan. And in that way, you're going to start to connect the IPA symbols to sounds in English, or to letters in English. Let's say a quick hello to Amir, who's joining us right now. Hello, Amir. How are you? Uh-oh, we can't hear you, Amir. Are you there?
Can you hear me now?
No, you're very, very quiet. We can't hear you. Just a tiny little sound in the background. So see if you can get your mic fixed, okay?
Is it better now?
No, it's the same. I can hear you, but you're really, really quiet. Okay, so maybe if you need to, on the top of the Hangout, there's a button that says Settings, and you might need to switch your microphone. See that your microphone, the right one, is selected under Settings, which is on the very top. Looks like a gear. It's next to the Hang Up button. Okay, so play around with that and see if you can get the sound to work. Okay, so now that you know what's going on, let's go to Anastasia or Anastasia. Let's take a look at number 2 and guess the word written in the IPA symbols.
Sure. Madonna goes jogging regularly. The word
Very good. Very good. How do you spell it?
G-O double. No, J-O-double-G-I-N-G.
Correct. Okay. So another symbol that you can see here is the sound J. If you speak Spanish, right, or Portuguese, you don't have this sound. In English, we have a letter that represents it, J. If you speak Portuguese, it would be not J, but J. It would be softer. So the D symbol with that backwards 3 together is a hard J, written by the letter J in English. Okay? Next to it, you see a circle with a straight line. It looks like the letter D, and that is the sound other. Okay? So, Anastasia, you got it. That's absolutely right. Jogging. I told you these would be pretty easy. So, in the position number 2, we've got jogging, and in position number 1, we had small. We're starting to spell out a word. We got the first 2 letters of the word, I think. Oh, it looks like I made a mistake. Oh no, wait a second. My first word is too far over. Uh-oh, the 1 should be pushed over. Whoa, I made a mistake. I need to fix that. Because what we're going to do is we're going to spell out a secret word which runs right down the middle of the puzzle. But I just realized I made a little mistake. I have to move my first word over to the left. Okay, I'll do that in a second. Let's go on to Giulietta. Giulietta, we're on the 3rd clue. Whoops, sorry. Let me go back here.
Greta Garbo had an amazing face.
Had an amazing face. Very good. So it's 4 letters. Spell it for me, by the way.
F-A-S-E.
No, in English. Not the way it's written there, but the way it's written in English. How do you spell it?
F-I-S-C.
I like igloo? Uh-oh. What's the name of that letter? Not I. A.
A.
Right, A. Like this in the chat window. F-A-C-E. Right? So the names of the letters are not the same as the sound. Okay, so number 3 is face. By the way, let me just quickly move my first text box over to the left because I realize it's in the wrong position. Okay, I think I got it now. So let's go back here to number 1. Let me reload that. There we go. In the center column, so sorry, on the rows we have small, right? Jogging, face. In the 3rd, number 3, face. So that means we have a word forming in the middle. I can't write it on screen. When we get finished everything, I'll put it in the words. But the first word in our secret word that's going down right down the middle of the puzzle is M. Then we have G-O-G-G. Oh, hold on a second. Maybe I'm making a mistake again. I did this by hand, and now I'm wondering, wait a second, maybe I put this in the wrong position. Give me just a second to double check. Maybe I was right the first time. It should be M-I, but do I have it lined up incorrectly? Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see if I did that right. 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know what? I know what I did. let me fix it. Anyway, Julieta, you are absolutely right. You just said the name of the words wrong. The name of the letters wrong. So the name of the letters are FACE. I'm going to make a little correction here because I moved it over and I realized I had it right the first time. So let me reload this, and I'll put a little highlight around where the secret word is going to be. You'll see it in just a second here. Oops. You'll see it in just a moment. So it's down this column here, what you're going to see. There we go. Okay, so take a look now. Okay, that's the one I wanted. So let's go back to our first three. Who was number one? Who said small? Remind me. Okay, that was Anastasia, right? Okay.
No, it wasn't me.
You were small.
No,
Okay.
I was the word jogging. I said the word jogging.
Okay. So in the word small, the first word of our secret word is going to be an M.
Me.
What's the next letter? Me. Sorry, V. I forgot who it was. Anastasia, what's going to be the second letter in our secret word?
I.
It is going to be an I. Julieta, what's the third letter in our secret word?
A C.
It's going to be a C. Maybe you can already figure out which famous artist's name is spelled out in the shaded column. Okay, so we've got the MIC so far. We're on to Hind, I believe it was, right? Hind. If I spell it, okay, good. Let's take a quick look at our next clue. Okay, now that you got this, read it, see if you can figure out that word in the IPA.
Which one? Sorry.
We're on number 4.
Number 4. In Greek mythology, the agent Atlas carried the sky on his.
Hang on a second. In Greek mythology, the giant Atlas
carried the sky on his. I don't know, really.
Uh-oh. You need to study Greek mythology.
Okay.
In Greek mythology, there was a god who carried, it says carried the sky. Well, okay, fine. I thought it was the world, but maybe it was the sky. So he was a very, very, very tall god. Carried the sky. When you have something heavy and you've got to carry it a long distance, what are you going to use to carry the heavy thing? It's going to be too heavy to keep in your arms, so you need to put the weight somewhere. Where do you think you put it? If you're not sure, look at the first symbol in the word, in the secret word, and tell me if you can find it here in the phonetic chart. Do you see where it is in the chart? I want you to take a look in the 5th column and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th row. 5th column, 5th row. Okay, so So he, okay. Do you see those two symbols in column 5, row 5?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Do you know how to say those symbols? These two?
Yes.
How do you say them?
Says.
Almost. The one on the left is sh.
Sure.
And the one on the right is j. Sh, j, sh, j. Let's focus on this. This is a sh sound. Let's go back. Sound of that word. What is the... Yeah.
Shoulder.
Very good. That's it. Very good. And it ends with a Z, so it's shoulders, shoulders, shoulders,
okay,
shoulders. Where does the god carry the sky? He carries it on his shoulders.
Shoulders.
Right. So
Okay.
let's jump back here to row 4. Can you spell the word shoulders for me so we can fit it in the boxes? Spell it for me.
Shoulders.
In English now. What's the spelling in English?
SH.
Yep. Good.
O.
Right?
U.
Right?
LDER.
ERS. Shoulders.
Yeah. Shoulders.
Okay.
ERS.
Good. That's it. Okay, so now you've got it in the chat window as well. And Hind, what's the next letter in our secret word? The first 3 letters were MIC. What's the 4th letter?
AMT.
What is the 4th letter in our secret word going vertically down the screen?
Mm,
Do you see the red box in row number 4? What letter goes in?
H.
It's an H.
H.
Right. So our famous artist, the first name of our famous artist is M-I-C-H. Let's see. Oh, that's such a giveaway. I bet you already know who it is. Okay, we're on to Rebecca. Rebecca? Ooh, this is kind of a difficult word. You have to look very carefully.
Okay, which number?
Number 5.
Number 5. Mary Kerr's greatest achievement was the discovery of radium.
Very good. That's right.
I know the word.
So here, that same symbol, the sh sound, is preceded by the t. And when you put them together, you get a cha. Just like you said, achievement. Okay, excellent. Can you spell it for me, please? Achievement.
Yeah, ACHIEVE. No, well,
Yes.
MET.
MENT. Right. MENT. MENT. You forgot the N at the end. Okay, but that's it. You got the right word. What is the 5th letter in our secret word, Rebecca?
Sorry, say again, please.
What is the 5th letter in our secret word?
Yeah.
The famous
1,
artist.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. E.
E. So it's M-I-C-H-E so far. M-I-C-H-E.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's right. Something seems wrong there. Hold on a second. Is it an E? Is it an E? It is an E. You're right. I was the one who was confused. Yep, you're absolutely right. Okay, very good. We went to V. Next is Olga. Hello, Olga. I haven't heard from you so far. Are you out there?
Hello.
Ah, there you are. I said hello earlier, but you were away. So where are you from, Olga?
From Russia.
From Russia. Russia's a big country. Whereabouts in Russia?
Sorry?
Russia is a very big country. Where in Russia are you from?
In Moscow.
In Moscow. Okay, excellent. So we're learning a little bit about the IPA. By the way, Amir, you're absolutely right. The artist, you're on the right track, Amir. You'll see in a second, Amir, that there's more than one word, though. Let's see. Olga,
Yeah.
we're on our 6th word. Take a look at the 6th clue. This is another famous artist. His name is Auguste Rodin. See if you can finish that sentence by guessing the last word written in IPA symbols.
Okay. Auguste Rodin was a famous French sculptor.
Very good. That's exactly right. So look here, everyone. Notice the symbol, which is the third letter in SK, and there's a little triangle. And if you go back to the IPA, you will find the triangle in the vowel chart, I'll highlight it for you. It's kind of small, and it's the third row. Sorry, third column, third row on the right side. So this is a vowel that's in the back of your throat. And you said scalpel. You're absolutely right. No, scalpel. Sculpture. You're absolutely right. Sculpture. So if you say it alone, it's an sound. Sculpture. You say it alone, it's an If you put it next to an L, it's an O. It changes a little bit because of the shape of your mouth when you say the L. Anyway, that's the position in the chart, just so you know. Let's go back to our number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Could you spell the word for me? Sculptor.
Sure. S-C-U-L-P-T-E-R.
That's absolutely right. S-C-U-L-P-T-O-R, right?
Sorry, O, yes.
That's right. Sculptor. Like this. Excellent. Okay. So far in our secret word, we have M-I-C-H-E. What's the 6th letter? Can you tell me, Olga? The 6th letter in our secret word?
The 6th letter is U.
Try again.
No?
Not a U. No.
My word was sculptor, the 6th,
Right.
6th one.
Yeah, but I don't want the 6th letter of your word. I want the 6th letter of the vertical word, the famous artist. That's what I mean. So for you, it's not the 6th letter of your word. It is the
3rd.
It is the. Is it the 3rd?
Yeah.
It is the 4th.
U.
Uh-oh, it's the 4th. Wait. Maybe let me just take a quick look. Maybe I didn't align my boxes correctly. Hold on. Wait a second. Because I can't see the screen right now. Give me just a second. Oh, yeah, I made a little mistake. Whoops. It should be the 4th, not the 3rd, so let me fix that.
Then
Hold on.
L.
It's an L. Yeah, you're right. Oh, sorry about that, everyone. I made a little mistake here. Let me just move this over. Okay. Okay, I got it now. So let me refresh the page and you'll see it. There we go. You're absolutely right. It's an L. And that tells us that our secret word is, so far, M-I-C-H-E-L. Let's go to number 7 and see if we can figure out who our secret artist is. So I think we're on to Amir now. Hello, Amir. How are you? Hello, Amir. Are you there? Hello, Amir?
Yes, teacher. Can you hear me?
Okay. Quiet. But okay, let's give it a try. Try to speak loud if you can.
Okay.
Number 7, that first word is Quasimodo. Quasimodo. This is a character in a book. Okay? But your IPA word is really easy. I think you'll be able to figure it out. Could you read number 7 for us?
Okay. Quasimodo, the hero of Victor Hugo's book, had a hump on his back.
Of course, it's back. Very good. That symbol, which is an A and an E put together, you can find that here in the vowel chart. And I'll highlight it for you. It's down there. Let me see if I can make this just a little bit bigger. There. There. It's a little bit bigger now. So I put it in blue. So that's a vowel that is at the front of your mouth. And it's not exactly open, but it's not exactly closed. It's the sound ah, like you said, back, ah. So that ah sound is symbolized with an A and an E put together because it's halfway between an ah and halfway between an eh. So the sound halfway between ah and eh is ah. Okay? You got it right? Let's go back to number 7. And I want you just to please spell the word back for me now, and we'll put that up there. Okay? Spell the word back for me, please. In English.
B-A-C-K.
That's right. Back. Okay. So let's do this. I'm going to take a quick screenshot, and I'm going to put all of the words now into the puzzle. And let's see what we have so far. And then I think we're going to move on to a different activity. Give me just a second to get all of this on the screen for you. Okay, there we go. This is a slightly difficult maneuver. Give me a second here. You're going to see there. Okay, so let's put them on the screen and see what we've got so far. Then you tell me at the end, which famous artist are we talking about? Our first word was small. That was V, right? So let's put that up there. I have to make this a little bit bigger. Oops. Give me a second. Let me make the font a little bit bigger so you can all see what I'm doing. And let's give it something it's very easy to read. Let's go with, okay, that's fine. Let's make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay. Sorry, it's a little bit tricky because I'm using Microsoft Paint just so I can put something on the screen, but it's not really built for this. There we go. Okay. So it's S, M, A, L, L. Our next word, what was our next word? I don't have the screen in front of me. Remind me.
Yeah, it was me. The word jogging.
Right. Okay, got it. I'll put it up on the screen real quick. Okay. So as I'm doing this, does anyone want to venture a guess who our famous artist is?
Yeah, it's like, but I saw this like Michelangelo, but it's.
Do we agree, everyone?
Yeah, I think it's Michelle.
You think it's Michelle? Michelle who?
Yeah.
Michelle Obama?
No, she's not an artist. She is a humanitarian, I think.
That's true. And the answer is, I'm not going to tell you the answer because you know what? You've got some more clues. You're going to have to try this on your own to get the right answer. But I will put these on the screen for you because if I say it, it's kind of easy to forget. So let me put these on the screen. Shoulders. After shoulders was achievement, which is a very long word, but let's try to get that on the screen. A, C, H. And then it's I-E, I-E, V, E, M-E-N-T, M-E-N-T. Okay, that's the difficult one. After achievement, we just did, number 6 was sculptor. That's not so hard to write. Sculptor. Okay, L, P, T-O-R. Good. Okay, and the last one was back that Amir did. That was B-A-C-K. Okay. That's it. I think you're onto something with Michelangelo because after Michael... Wait a second. Did I do that right? I think I did. After Michael, the first letter of the second word begins with A. And it continues on the other page because it goes all the way down to number, I think, the last one is 23, I think. So it's the full name, okay? But that's what we've done so far. And you've had a chance to work on some IPA symbols. So it's not bad at all. I'm going to let you do the others on your own if you're interested. Let's go back here to the main presentation. 8 to 14 on slide 4. and 15 to 22, yeah, 22 on slide 5. So if you'd like, try this on your own, and you can check your answers at the end of the presentation if you want to be sure you're right. This is a great way to review the IPA symbols, and if this is the first time you're using the IPA, once you figure out the word, you should go back and identify symbols that you've never seen before. Okay? So, for example, the AE is a symbol that represents A in number 7. So you need to locate it, and by saying the word and locating it on the IPA chart, you'll have a quick way to get the sound into your head. Okay, I'll leave that up to you as a homework assignment if you're interested. And remember, you can always go down to slide, I'll show you in a second. You can always go down to slide 23 to check your answers and see that you're right. And then send me messages if you want anything to be explained or if you're confused about why something is the way it is. Okay, but let's go on to another skill that has been important during this course.
Teacher,
Yes,
I have a question.
go for it. You got to speak loud though. I can't hear you.
Okay. And the word achievement
Yeah,
in the IPA letters,
right?
the first symbol, is it schwa?
Let's take a look. Achievement was number 5. The first symbol is a schwa, correct?
So why there is a comma?
Not a comma, apostrophe. Apostrophe, right. The apostrophe in a dictionary marks the stress, and it's always the syllable after the apostrophe that is the stress. So in the word achievement, achievement, you've got 3 syllables, right? The apostrophe is before the second syllable. That means the stress of the word falls on chieve, right? And that makes sense if you think about it, because the way it's actually spelled is I-E-V, which makes sense because, no, that doesn't make sense. Now, I was going to try to give you a rule, but actually this is an exception. Never mind. Never mind. It doesn't follow the normal spelling rule. It's an exception. Sorry about that. But anyway, it does follow the pattern for the stress pattern. Achievement. If that stress was somewhere else, the word would sound differently. Let's imagine for a second that the apostrophe was on the first syllable. It wouldn't be achievement anymore. It would be achievement. So by taking the stress off the first syllable, we change the A to an sound because it's not stressed. So the sound for the what you call the schwa, which is the name of that symbol, is pronounced not achievement or achievement, but achievement, because we're saying it fast and we swallow the sound. Anyway, you're absolutely right. It's a schwa, and the apostrophe shows you that the second syllable is marked, not the first. In the word shoulders, in number 4, where is the stress, on the first or the second syllable? Look at the apostrophe. Amir.
In the first syllable.
On the first, right. Shoulders, right. That's absolutely right. So that's a really good question you asked, and it's not obvious. So remember, in grammar books and dictionaries, you will always see the stress marked with an apostrophe, which means it's a comma that goes above the word, not below it, and it'll always be right before the stressed syllable. Okay, so that's a really good question, and I hope that's clear. If there's any questions, class, just ask. Okay? Another skill we looked at over this course was silent letters. Particularly in Unit 11, we looked at these. All of the words contain letters which are not pronounced, all of the words below. It asks us to cross out the silent letters. The first one's been done for us, okay? So since it's been done for us, it should be easy to pronounce. Let's see if it is. Giulietta, how would you say the word in letter A?
Handkerchief.
A little slower, because I couldn't hear you. A little slower.
Handkerchief.
Yeah. Are you saying hand or hang?
Hank.
Hang. I would say hang, though. I would say hang. I guess you could. If you say hang, it's because the K is soft, and you're saying it like a g instead of a k, which is okay. You can say it that way. Hand, k, chiff, handkerchief, handkerchief, I see what you're doing. Yeah, I guess I would say it the same way. Handkerchief, hang. Okay, it's okay. You can say it that way. In that case, the K is soft and becomes a g instead of a k. Hang, hanger, handkerchief, handkerchief, hanker, cur. I guess mine is kind of a little bit more of a hard K. Hanker, hanker, hang. So anyway, you're absolutely right, though. You don't say the D. And here, the R is crossed out because it's British English. So instead of hanker, they'd say hanker, hanker, handkerchief, handkerchief. I would say hanker. I would not cross out the R. So handkerchief. There you go. Let's see if we can figure out the other silent letters. And these words are there for you to put in your notes because they represent one of the common silent letters, silent spellings in English. So if you remember these words, it'll be easier to recognize all the others that have the same pattern. That's really the goal here. Let's go to Hind. Look at B. I want you to say that word and tell me which letter is silent. Hind.
Yes.
Letter B.
Letter B. Letter B. Muscle.
Very good. So which letter was silent?
S. Sorry. C.
C. Muscle. Right. Not muscle, but muscle. Very good. That's right. So we'd cross out the letter C. Rebecca. Oh, letter C. Word C is easy. Say that for me.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Wednesday. What are the silent letter or letters in Wednesday? Wednesday.
Wednesday is the N doesn't sound.
The N? I hear the N. Wednesday. I hear
No,
the N.
Wednesday, the D.
Right. It's the D that's silent. It's not Wednesday. Wed. It's whens. Like when did he do it? When. Right. So the D is silent. You could argue that the D and the E in the middle are silent because it's not whenes, it's whens. As if it's spelled W-E-N-Z, day, Wednesday. Okay? So the D is silent and possibly the E in the middle. Okay, Ms. V, word D. Say that word for me.
Island.
The silent letter is?
Letter S.
The letter S is silent, island. Olga, word F.
It's sandwich.
Good. What's the silent letter?
D.
D is silent, just like Wednesday. Sandwich, not sandwich. Sandwich. I think I actually say it that way. Sandwich, sandwich. Anyway, when you speak fast, the D disappears. Sandwich. Okay, very good. Mr. Amir, we're back to you for word F. I'm sorry, word F.
Leopard.
Say again?
Leopard.
Leopard. Very good. What was the silent letter?
Oh.
O. Okay, and if you're British, the R would be silent as well. Leopard. But I say leopard with an R, so you're right. Okay, Anastasia, look at word G for us.
It's the first time I saw this word.
But through the magic of Google,
no time for Google.
What do you think it is?
Bio.
Bio. Bio? There's no I though.
So bio. Let's try. Get
Let's
away
try.
with why. Bio. I don't know.
Well, in American English, see, this is the problem. There's maybe two different pronunciations. In American English, this is buoy.
Okay, what is
A buoy is a floating device that allows a ship to know that there's land coming up. So it's a floating device with a light on it.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Right. You can say buoy. That's how I say it in American English. In British English, it's boy. Boy. So it depends on how you say it. Buoy, in that case, the O would be probably silent. Buoy. In British English, boy is like a little boy. It's the U that's silent. So it depends if it's US or UK pronunciation. If you're going for an American accent, it's buoy, buoy, like that. Okay? Thank you. Actually, we should probably take a quick look at a buoy. Give me a second, and I'll see if I can put one on screen for you. You can see a little one. Let's get a bigger one here. There you go. That's what a buoy looks like. And at night, there's a light going off. You can stop your ship from crashing into the coast. Okay, we're back to Giulietta for word H.
Corpse.
Uh-oh. One more time?
Corpse.
Yeah, but I don't hear any silent letters there. There's two silent letters. Two silent letters. And Giulietta, this is a word that comes from French, but it's pronounced in English the same as you would pronounce it in French, but it's used in English all the time. It's like a body of military people. Like
Corps.
you'd say, yeah, very good. What are the silent letters?
P and S.
P and S. United States Marine Corps. So it's spelled corpse, but it's pronounced corps. Okay, very good. Rebecca, this one's for you. You've been to the UK, so you know how to say the name of this UK town, don't you?
Come on, yeah. Which letter?
Which one is a UK town? Word I. Word I.
I. Leicester.
Very good. Very good. That's it. I didn't think you'd get it. You got it. Leicester.
Oh, he's so famous, you know.
Yeah. So basically, every letter is silent except the L, the S, the T, and maybe the E. Leicester. Leicester Square. Very good. So it looks like Leicester, but it's not Leicester. Leicester. Very good, very good. That one is so irregular that you don't even need to remember it. Just remember that the name of that place is Leicester. No other word in English language follows that pattern. It's unique. Okay, we're back to V for word J. Word J.
Yeah, handsome.
Handsome. Good. Silent letter is?
Letter D.
Letter D. Just like handkerchief, just like Wednesday, we don't say the D. Okay, very good. And Olga, which one are we on now? Olga, we are on letter K.
Yes. Ironing.
Very good. Ironing. The silent letter is?
R.
R. I-R. So, the R is silent. Ironing. The R is silent, but the O has a very unusual sound. Instead of being an I-O-ning, it's It collapses. It softens to an sound. Iron. Just like saying, the money that I earn. The money that I earn. So I earn is the same as iron in the chat window. Okay? Iron. Ironing. And the guy from Leicester from Leicester Air Corps. He is ironing, just so you can see. Okay. Anastasia, what was the question there? Sorry.
The question was like in word handsome. I was just checked their Cambridge dictionary and they pronounce the word D, and also with the word like corp, like Peace Corp,
Yeah,
they
but
they don't pronounce P.
yeah, but
And
you're looking at the UK pronunciation,
no,
right?
but it's Cambridge dictionary. They have both British and American. Like
But
there is like
if you click on the sound for US, and you'll hear there's no D.
oh, okay.
Handsome, right? So, by the way, this material is actually British English, and this British English material says that there's no D in handsome. So that means that the Cambridge Dictionary, it's not wrong, okay? It just means that some dialects of UK English, there's many, some of them say the D and some don't. So this material, which is kind of old, considers that there's no D. The Cambridge, which is more up to date, says that there is. But the Cambridge Dictionary doesn't say which part of the UK it's calling the official, accent. That's the problem. So it's not really clear. It really depends on where you're from. Anyway, but click on the U.S. Actually listen to the sound of the U.S. and you hear it's handsome. The guy doesn't say handsome. And for Peace Corps, Marine Corps, trust me, nobody says the P. No one in any country. It's always silent. The Peace Corps, right? Peace Corps, like that. Okay. And Anastasia, why don't you do the last one for us, the very last one on the page? Word L.
Bruise.
Good. Say it again.
Bruise.
Very good. Very good.
We don't pronounce I.
We don't pronounce the I. It's not bruise, but bruise. Very good. That's it. So basically, everyone, we played a little game, and core is singular. Wait, let me think. The core is there. The core are there. In American English, core is singular. British English, it could be plural because British consider group nouns plural, and we consider them singular. So like the name of a rock band, they would say, you two are there. We would say, you two is there. The Rolling Stones are there. The Rolling Stones is, oh no, that's different because the Rolling Stones is an S. Basically, they consider all plural nouns plural. We consider that as one group. So generally, we make it singular. So Peace Corps should be singular for American English. Okay, we've got to stop here, but I encourage you to keep practicing. Look at the rest of the exercises in the crossword puzzle. Try them on your own. Check your answers on the last, it's the second to last page. If there's any questions, send me a message and I'll be happy to help you out. But we're going to continue with our course-wide review in the next class, okay, which will be next Monday. We're going to take a look at, what did we not get to? We did silent letters. We're going to look at something interesting with connected speech. We're going to be looking at, I'll tell you in a second, something called a simulation. When you connect speech together, you'll see that the sound of the last word is affected by the sound of the next word. It's called a simulation. And it's a great thing to learn or to review to see how to speak in a quick way. What's the natural way to do it? There are, in fact, some rules. Okay, so that's one of the things we'll be reviewing next Monday. And there's something else, but I don't have it in front of me. If you give me a second. Oh, and finally, we'll focus on words at the end of the next class, and we'll look at homophones. Words which are spelled the same, right? They sound the same, but they have two entirely different meanings. So you need the context to tell you which word, I'm sorry, they sound the same, but they're spelled differently, and they have different meanings. So the context will tell you which word is being used. So we'll have lots of practice with the list of homophones as well. Okay? All of that and more coming up next week. I'll be back in just a minute for our next Business Basics class. In this class, we'll go over basic business skills in different situations. This time, we're going to be talking about transparency in the workplace. So you're going to read a short text. I'll explain it in the next class, and we're going to be discussing how transparent your company should be. So all that and more coming up in just a minute. Bye for now, everyone. See you
Thank you
soon.
for the class.
Bye for now.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.